Hey, I'm Markwell,
Hey, what's up? I'm Trevor,
and
and
this
this is
the
the huddle.
huddle. Yeah, man, Trevor, we got another great weekend of football in. We saw a lot of improvement from a lot of teams, man. Did you get to catch any of the games this weekend?
Yeah, I actually watched the Ravens play. Who were they playing? The Cardinals. They were playing the Cardinals last
Okay.
night, and I
Hmm.
saw some of uh the Green Bay game, and I saw a few other games that were on. But
Anything stand out to you in any of those games?
I really liked how Huntley and the quarterback from Oregon played with the Ravens. But
Hmm.
that's the game I watched like a lot of. But I really liked how they played. Um, I Again, it's preseason, week two. Honestly, a lot of the starters haven't really played that much.
Yeah, they're doing the joint practice thing so they can kind of
Yeah,
control it, make sure people don't get injuries, which I
yeah,
understand. I completely understand,
yeah.
and get a better look at the guys that on the borderline like cut make the
Yeah,
team. So
exactly,
that's
exactly.
what's more important too. So
But I did also check out Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs a little bit, and
hmm.
they were looking really good too. So
Okay.
not no big
Yeah, I
takeaways.
got to see a little bit of the Chiefs game. Definitely watched the Dallas game. Turpin it was crazy. He ran back a kickoff and a punt return.
Hmm.
Um, so two run backs in one game. That's very Devin
Oh
Hester
yeah,
esque.
I did see. I
Yeah,
saw the highlights
that
of
was
that. I
big
saw the
time.
highlights of that.
Caught little bit of the Browns game. Josh Dobbs, he looked really good.
Heard about that
Who
too.
else? I think that might have been about it. No, yeah, that's probably about it. But yeah, so you got to get a good look at the guys who are more on the fringe of making the team or not. But
Hmm.
now that we're talking about like making the team, like roster positions, let's get into what's going on down there in Carolina, man. They recently named Baker Mayfield their starter. We know what we said about Baker Mayfield last week. Of course, that's a preseason game, small sample size. They probably get a better look of him in practice and stuff like that. But what do you think about Baker Mayfield getting the starting job down there?
Um, I think it's probably going to end up being the best move out of the two from what we've seen. Baker Mayfield is perceived to be the better quarterback
Yeah, he's had more
for most
success.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say this though, I don't think Sam Darnold has really had a team or an opportunity like Baker,
Hmm.
but from what we have seen and what has transpired over the past few years when both of them uh, came into the league, Baker has had more success. So
Yeah.
based off of that, I see how the Carolina Panthers can put him as the number one starter.
Yeah, I understand all that, Trevor, and I understand that he did have some success in Cleveland. But I also think that the success in Cleveland was based really upon their running game. And in Carolina, the beginning of last year, before Christian McCaffrey got hurt, they had a lot of injuries on offense. I think they had some line injuries as well. I would say Sam Darnold he had the Panthers 3-0 before they came down to
He
Dallas. You know what
did.
I mean? And of course, they ran to a buzzsaw. The Cowboys were kind of crazy last year, and it was unexpected. But if I had to choose, I think Sam Darnold might be a little better at taking care of the ball, which is going to
Fair
really
enough.
come down to a lot with the Panthers without having a super high powered offense. They don't really have a super powered running game, even though they have Christian McCaffrey. He's more of a yak guy. Like you're gonna jump off
Give
short
the
passes
ball
to
to
him,
him
and
and then let him
he's gonna make
go
something
to
happen.
work. Yeah.
So I don't think he's gonna have that running game to kind of fuel him and give him a little leeway. Like kind of what they say about Dak Prescott, how he needs to run a game and get his play action off and stuff like that. I think that's
Hmm.
gonna hurt Baker. Like I think Sam Darnold will probably be a better fit in that situation.
Fair enough. I mean, honestly, I really don't like either of these choices.
Me
Crazy
neither.
amount,
Me
like,
neither. I
but
actually like PJ Walker, man. I wish
Yeah,
they would give
PJ
him a
Walker,
chance.
honestly, especially last year, I thought he did really well because I mean the Panthers offensive line has not been that great. So
Mm.
ever since I can remember, even going back to in camp,
Yeah, that's part
they've
of why
never been
Cam they
great.
had that's part of Cam's decline. They couldn't protect him, man.
Yeah,
He
exactly,
got hit way too
exactly.
much.
So I definitely see where you're coming from. I think if I'm building the team and I'm looking, I do like Sam Darnold's tool set or
Hmm.
his abilities. He's taller. He has probably a stronger arm and things of that nature. So I see where you're coming from. It's just I don't know what they're seeing in training camp.
Hmm.
I don't
Yeah, because
really
we
we're
haven't
not up
seen
and
it. Yeah,
close
we
and
haven't seen
personal,
it. Yeah,
so I can't really say one way or the other, but based off of the history, which
previous. Yeah, the
yeah,
history.
I mean that's all I really can go. But like you and I said, it's kind of skewed because Baker has been in situations that
He
Sam
was in a better
hasn't. So
situation.
yeah, so
Yeah,
that's really all I have on that.
yeah.
We'll just have to
Let's
wait
get
and see, man.
let's
When the
move on
season
to
starts,
another quarterback out here, Trevor. So
you
Jimmy
got it.
G, man.
Hmm.
Of course, the 49ers could keep him, but
It
if he
could.
was to get traded or something like that, where do you think he'll land?
So I have one place that I think is probably the best fit in
Mm-hmm.
terms of the availability that they have and um that's pretty much it because it will be Seattle because they really don't have a
Yeah,
quarterback, but the San Francisco 49ers probably aren't going to make a trade within their
division.
division.
Yeah, they're not gonna make
So,
it any tougher on themselves.
mhm.
Yeah.
So um maybe the Texans, but
Oh.
I think they have a quarterback there that they're really trying to work with at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I think that could possibly be something. Uh, a lot of people are saying Cleveland, but I don't think that they're gonna
Trevor, let me
do it.
stop you right there because that was gonna be mine. He is going to
Okay,
Cleveland.
he's going to Cleveland. All right.
Cleveland has just a ton of cap room,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't really, and they have the opportunity to take the chance to say like, I want to take a chance on somebody just in case like this Jacoby Brissett doesn't work out. We could take a risk on Jimmy Garoppolo because we got 48 million in cap room. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's not gonna hurt us that bad, and we can still make other plays like if we need to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you were saying, the 49ers are definitely not gonna want to put him in the division. So probably the best fit is either Cleveland or this is gonna get you the Vikings
The Vikings. Oh.
If Kirk Cousins plays around too much this year, man, with what we've seen,
Mhm.
that might be a destination as well.
That's actually very interesting. The Vikings
Mid
sounds
season ish, yeah.
pretty. Yeah, the
But at the
Vikings
same
sound
time,
pretty
that's
good.
still in the NFC. They would still have to go through them to get to the Super Bowl. And I know
Yeah,
teams don't like to really trade within the division for one, and definitely not. I mean, for in the conference for one, and definitely not in the division. So
yeah, and I see Cleveland, but I kind of I don't think that they're gonna want to pull the trigger right now. I feel like they're gonna give
wait a couple games.
yeah, I feel like they're gonna give
I like Jacoby Brissett. I don't think he's
Jacoby
going to do
Brissett
bad,
a chance, but
but the way Cleveland's been moving is like very desperate. So I could see them
yeah,
being the one.
very desperate,
I could see them being the ones to pull the trigger first, just
very
so
desperate.
they
No,
make
I
sure
can
nobody else
too.
does. You know what
I
I mean?
can, and it's only 1 year, so.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Something about it is kind of
If
like
it's me, I'm the
maybe
49ers. I'm gonna keep him, man, because you never know what's gonna happen.
that's
Injuries,
true.
things like that. So
That's true.
I
Because
don't even think it's gonna go anywhere.
yeah, that's true. And I think they're thinking we already committed to Trey Lance. We don't want them to be like thinking in the back of their head. But I feel like they even if Jimmy Garoppolo stayed, they're still gonna stay with Trey Lance
Oh
because
yeah, they're definitely
he's
gonna
the
stay with
starter
Trey
there.
Lance, but you want him as a backup. I will keep him as a backup. You're already paying him.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Um, so since we're talking about quarterbacks, Trevor, you want to tell us what's going on up there in Baltimore, man?
Oh yeah, Baltimore. We just mentioned it about Hunley and I keep forgetting his name, but the quarterback from Oregon. I'm gonna pull it up. But yeah, we keep talking about how they played very well, but the star quarterback that everybody's been wondering if he's going to start or if he's going to sign back with
Hmm.
the Baltimore Ravens before the season starts. Lamar Jackson, he's been holding in uh,
Hmm.
at training camp. He hasn't signed his deal yet. They
Is
just
he
reported
practicing
that
now?
I believe he is practicing. He's going through drills. I don't think that he's going like full everything, but I
So
believe he is
basically, he's
practicing
letting
some
them
stuff.
know if something isn't worked out before the season starts, then the holdout might come.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna play.
I don't think that has very much leverage because he wasn't gonna play in the preseason anyway. You know.
Yeah. I don't think that matters. Because like you said, he wasn't gonna play in the preseason, but they just offered him. It came out that they just offered him more money than Kyler. Like they offered him a
Hmm.
contract with guaranteed money, more money than Kyler. Kyler Murray, by the way, just for our
That's
listeners.
that
But
sounds right. I don't.
mhm.
He's not gonna be the top paid quarterback.
but he turned it down because the word is that he is looking for a Deshaun Watson like contract.
He ain't Deshaun Watson. He's a great.
I would.
His escapability is great and stuff like that, but he doesn't. He doesn't have the arm talent of Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson slings the ball, man. You know what I mean?
He does,
Like he
but I
runs
would
and stuff,
argue
but he slings it too
I
accurately.
don't think he's gonna get it because
Hmm.
like we just mentioned the Browns were desperate, like they were trying to do
Hmm.
anything to get Deshaun Watson,
Yeah,
but
I think
and
Atlanta and Carolina would have paid him the same thing though.
I don't know if it would have
Maybe
been
not as
fully
much guaranteed.
guaranteed. I don't
Now,
think it would
yeah,
have been
not as
fully
much guaranteed,
guaranteed.
but they would have gave him
Yeah,
230 mil,
yeah, and that's the
maybe
thing
like
though.
200 guaranteed or something.
That's the thing. Like I think Lamar wants a fully guaranteed contract, but
Hmm.
I don't think he's gonna get it. Not because he doesn't deserve it, because I think he
Because
does
the
deserve
style
it.
of play leads to
But
injuries.
but not only that, I don't think any other owner other than the one for the Browns is gonna want to give guaranteed
Well,
contracts and set that precedent going down the
honestly,
line.
I'm a backtrack on that. He's gonna get it
You think
because
so?
Deshaun Watson has set a precedent now.
I don't think any
All
owners
the
are
good
gonna want to
all
do that.
the what are they gonna do? Let him go?
I mean, I don't think they're gonna
Way
let
too
him
hard to
go,
find. It's way too hard to find a quarterback.
but the
That's gonna
Ravens
be the
owner has
standard now
always
for elite quarterbacks.
but that's a whole different situation with Deshaun. Like we
But I'm
just said the
saying
Browns were desperate.
the president has already been set. You don't think the
I don't think that
Jets,
that's a
you
precedent
don't
that people
you
are
don't
gonna
think that
follow them.
you don't think the Jets or the Seahawks or somebody who are gonna have a losing season this year wouldn't pay that for Lamar Jackson next year?
I
Like,
don't think so.
you're
I don't think
crazy,
so.
Trevor. You crazy, Trevor. They're
A
gonna pay it.
fully guaranteed. We're talking. I
Yes,
don't think it's the month like the amount. I think it's
it's
just
gonna
a
be fully
fully guaranteed.
guaranteed.
I don't think
How do
so.
you
I don't
think
think
this?
that that's a precedent.
How do you think that started in the NBA?
I mean, but that's different.
No,
That's a
it's not.
different
One
sport.
person
We're
got
talking
it,
about
and it
football,
set a
which
precedent.
yeah, I understand that, but we're talking about football. That's a highly violent sport that most people get hurt in a lot.
Patrick
So
Mahomes
I
is
don't think
guaranteed,
that
ain't he?
many owners, huh?
Patrick Mahomes is guaranteed as well.
Not fully.
Yes, he is.
No, it's not. It's not fully guaranteed. But all I'm saying is I don't think that their owners are going
Precedent
to
has been
want to.
set.
But that's a whole different situation. That's a whole different category that I don't think most owners are going to want to follow.
You don't think Lamar Jackson's gonna go into the negotiating room and say
He's gonna go. He's
they
gonna do
gave
it.
Deshaun Watson
Yeah.
230 guaranteed. I think I'm as good or better than him. If I don't get that, I ain't playing. And what are they
He's
gonna
gonna
do?
do it. He's gonna do it.
And
I wouldn't put it
so what are
past
they
him to
gonna do
do
when he
it.
doesn't play?
I just don't think that
They're
the
gonna give
owners are
in.
going to want to give him that much money.
Jerry Jones gave Dak Prescott exactly what he wanted. Why? Because if he didn't, he wasn't gonna play. And it's not easy to find a quarterback. That's the thing. If it wasn't quarterback position, I could understand the argument, but it's way too hard to find a good starting quarterback in the NFL. You know
You're
what I mean?
right. You're right. But I do feel like eventually
If they get into like a
it's not.
Le'Veon Bell situation where he's holding out, I don't think they're just gonna keep losing. I don't even think it'll get to the point where they let him hold out.
I'm not sure if they'll lose like that because they have their team coming back and Huntley is playing well. He's not Lamar Jackson, don't get me wrong,
He
but
did play pretty well last year. Yeah,
yeah,
I'll give
but
that. They're not gonna
I just
win.
don't
They're not
think
gonna have a winning record if Lamar Jackson doesn't play. There's no chance. I don't think they're gonna have one if he plays.
I just don't think that owners are gonna want to give fully guaranteed contract. That's my only thing. I'm not saying he won't get it,
For the quarterback position,
but if I had to
it's not gonna be
bet,
about
I
what they
don't know.
want. For
I
the
don't know.
quarterback position, it's not gonna be about what they want. It's about what they're gonna have to do.
Fair enough, but I just don't think
Think
that
about
that
it. Think
precedent.
about it. When that president was set with the quarterback market, and Kirk Cousins became a free agent, and he got all that money because of what was going on around him.
Yeah, but that was different, and he had to play on multiple franchise tags before he even got there. So
So you think they're gonna franchise tag Lamar? They
I
may
think
never
if it
get to the
comes down
franchise
to,
tag though, because he's gonna sit out this
I
year.
don't think it's gonna come. I think he's gonna sign a deal before the season. I just don't think it's gonna be fully guaranteed. If it
Oh
is, then
yeah,
I'm wrong. But
he's his own agent, right?
his mom is. I think his mom's
No,
doing the
I think
deal.
he's his agent.
I heard his mom is doing. At least his mom is doing the deal. I don't know if he's quote
Well,
unquote his agent, but his mom is
yeah,
supposedly doing the deal.
they might give in.
I don't know. I like. I think I don't think it's gonna be a fully guaranteed. I think it's gonna be close, but I don't think it's gonna be fully guaranteed
If
because
they give in
again,
before the season, it's not gonna be fully guaranteed. But if they
yeah,
don't, he's gonna get what he wants.
because that
So
fully
like,
guaranteed contract Deshaun got, I mean, that was just a Browns move in my opinion.
I mean,
Like
but he still
that's just how I see it.
the way he was playing before he got hurt. It, I wouldn't have been mad at him if there wasn't that gap.
Yeah, no, you talking about before Lamar got hurt?
I mean, he didn't get hurt before he was out for all that
Uh,
time.
yeah, no,
You know what
Deshaun
I mean?
is a top quarterback when he's on the field or last scene
He
he
was at
was.
last
Yeah,
scene. Yeah,
last
we
scene he
don't. Yeah.
was. And honestly, I feel like I don't think Lamar is the same thrower of the football as Deshaun, but I think his impact, especially specifically on the Ravens football team, is just as much of an impact as Deshaun. So
Okay, Trevor.
I think he does. I think a lot of people deserve fully guaranteed contracts in the NFL, but I don't think owners are going to want to continue that one-off situation. That's just how I see it.
I understand that, man. I understand it. Trying to think, do we have anything else I could talk about, Trevor?
Uh,
I think,
Tommy Brady, he was out,
uh,
but I mean, they gonna be they're gonna be
I
with
don't
with him
that
or with him. Yeah.
I'm like I don't the thing about the Buccaneers is that I don't worry about Tom Brady not being in training camp, but that line
Nah,
is not okay. And
yeah, it's
and he's just
shaky. Yeah,
he's a robot back there. He's a stick. He ain't
hmm
going nowhere. They
yeah.
get
I
back there.
mean,
That's
him
one thing that
missing.
frustrates Tom Brady. If you get pressure on him and you get some hits on him, he is not the same Tom Brady.
Yeah, and Tom, like you
That's
said,
the Saints.
I don't worry. Yeah, you're right. The Saints get to him, but I don't worry about him not being there either. I mean,
Actually,
he's a pro.
let's talk about this real quick, Trevor. With
Hmm.
that injured line,
Hmm.
have you seen their first four games? I think it's
The,
I think it's like
the
Cowboys,
the
Packers.
Buccaneers. I haven't. I saw that
Yes,
they play the Cowboys. I haven't
it's like
seen
Cowboys,
their full game,
Packers,
the full
Bengals,
schedule.
Rams, or something like that.
Hmm. That's tough.
Let me check. Let me check real quick. I want to ask you this.
Hmm.
What you think their record will be in those games? I think they could go 0-4 after I looked at it. But
They could.
let me make sure.
I would say at worst 1-3.
You can see it.
I could see 1-3 at worst, 2-2. I think it's gonna be more 2-2.
So it's actually Cowboys, Saints, Packers, Chiefs.
Cowboys, Saints,
I see
Packers,
I see
Chiefs.
0-4 or 1-3.
I see 1-3.
I
I
see 0-4 or one and
yeah.
three. I think the one game they might win is Green Bay because Aaron Rodgers don't have anybody to throw the
So
ball
wait,
to.
say that again. Say that again.
Cowboys,
Cowboys,
Saints,
Saints,
Packers,
Packers, Chiefs.
Chiefs. I have them
Okay.
losing. I have the one win might be the Packers. Might.
Yeah, I can see the Packers.
I think if they don't win that,
I feel
they
like
might
they'll
be going
lose to the
forward.
Saints and the Chiefs.
I
They'll
feel like I
probably
know
win.
that. I think they're gonna lose to the Cowboys. They beat them by 3 last year.
I'm not sure how that's gonna turn out because I
They
don't
won.
know.
They
I
won
don't
by
know much
3
about.
last year, and the Cowboys missed field goal. So,
Yeah, yeah. No,
and
I definitely understand
they
that.
both lost pieces, but Cowboys defense is intact to say the least.
I mean,
Probably
but
better than they were last year.
Buccaneers defense is getting back a lot of people that they had missing last
Not
from
when they
injury
played
last
us. They had
season.
their full team when they played us.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a new year. Like they're getting people back though.
Their run defense is like the cream of the crop. Like they gave us probably we couldn't run the ball. We threw it like 40 times, but we did it efficiently.
I
I think we
understand
still
that.
be able to do that. Like they substituted running plays for like short passes.
Hmm.
We took shots
Yeah,
downfield. We killed their secondary,
but for me, that's the only game I think is gonna
and it's in
be
Dallas this
even.
time.
It's in Dallas. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll give the
Sunday Night
edge to the
Football.
Cowboys. It'll be
Yeah, I
like
give
one
them.
and three.
Yeah. I feel
But
like they just have so much extra to play for in that game
hmm
that yeah.
I'll give the edge to the Cowboys since they're playing home. That's usually what they do with betting, right? They give
Mm-hmm.
like the half point to
Yeah,
home team.
they give you the 3 point
But
spread over there. Yeah.
yeah, but I would take that. But yeah, probably one and three because I did I'm not sure about how Green Bay is gonna look.
Yeah, that's why I'm sketchy on. They don't have anybody to throw the ball to.
Hmm. Yeah,
Anybody.
because they have been
I
dropping a
couldn't
lot of
name a
passes.
receiver. I couldn't name a receiver. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers called him out.
Yeah,
Now Aaron Rodgers can throw it amazingly, and if they don't catch it, it don't matter.
or they're not in the right spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I do think Green Bay's defense is going to be really good. So, that gives them. So they may go 0-4. I don't
They
know,
might.
but
They
I
might.
would bet one and three though. Probably
Yeah, we'll see, man. But
two and two at best. 2 and 2 at best.
2-2 at best, on 4 at worst. Yeah.
Hmm.
But all right, Trevor. We as always, we want to thank all you guys for tuning in, man. Uh, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, the subscribe button, man. Follow us on Instagram. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and tune in next week. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
Catch y'all next time.